8:10. Man, I'm telling you, I've been watching the 8:10 Eastern. I've been watching the Facebook group like crazy. Southeast Street-N-Yeet. Let me make that note here so you guys can go watch it as well. Southeast Street-N-Yeet on Facebook. Oh, I can't even type this morning. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Lots of stuff to cover. Lots of stuff to go over. Obviously, it starts today. You've got to follow our friend Casey at Patina Pitstop in his Chevelle wagon. Car looks super cool, but you got to follow him because he's going to be doing, I don't know if he'll do daily content, but I'm sure he'll be posting things all the time. It's on Facebook and YouTube. Again, that is Patina Pitstop. So this is his first drag and drive event. I know he's going to be ruined. I've been telling him for at least 2 years that he needs to do one of these. And guys, that's what I love about these regional events is they're coming to areas where guys don't have to travel as far so they can get involved in the community. I'm telling you right now, 2023 is going to be crazy. We're going to see an explosion of events. So Casey is attending Southeast Street-N-Yeet. This is the first time we've actually had 2 drag and drive events on the same weekend because King of the Open Road starts tomorrow, which is exciting. So we're going to have 2 at the same time. I'm actually going to King of the Open Road on Sunday to gather data, all the numbers and times and things like that from racers. So I will be there. I'll have a table set up and my laptop gathering your info as you make passes throughout the day. Anyways, let's talk about Southeast Street-N-Yeet right now. Spoold Media is there. Luke from Sick the Mag is showing up today. Number One Slow Camera is on site with a print booth. I think he's bringing an entire trailer that he can print pictures and things like that he'll take, which is really kind of interesting. If you think about what that means for the sport, it means we're growing. It means somebody, because that's like that next level of stuff, the next level of vendors and things like that we haven't seen really before at an event. So I'm excited about that. Excited about all the media coverage that this event is going to get because obviously we are going to have some very, very, very fast cars. The Southeast is a 8th mile mecca for all the racing like that. So this is obviously 8th mile, about 400 miles of driving, 4 days of racing. It's going to be pretty awesome. So the race was limited to 100 cars. And we'll have a car count later today. I didn't have it this morning. I think they're doing tech and stuff like that right now. So once they get through all of that and probably give it till about 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm sure they will post that number. And then we'll obviously share it on our social media. And then we'll be back here in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Central, 8:45 Eastern to go over day 1 result. Or, well, I guess we won't have results. We'll have day 1 info, because there's no times that are available to the public during Southeast Street-N-Yeet. And this is another strange part too. King of the Open Road is similar in that respect because it is an eliminations style race because, well, one, it's easier. And the regional events and Jared is a racer. So, Jared is a racer, so that makes total sense. But with me not being there until Sunday, we may not even have times until Sunday for both events, which means the end of the season, the end of the 2022 Drag and Drive season comes down to Sunday, which is pretty exciting. So we're going to see where everybody shakes up. Again, King of the Open Road is quarter mile. Southeast Street-N-Yeet is 8th mile racing. The Southeast Street-N-Yeet did a day of testing yesterday. It looks like the number 1 spots are going to be the whole entire 8th mile list is in trouble. I'll say that much right now. The 2022 8th mile list, if you're on there, you may be bumped. We do a top 50 8th mile list, and with 100 cars out of Southeast Street-N-Yeet, we may see some serious shakeups on that list. Currently, the number 1 spot is held by Travis Martin with a 5.251, and then Andy Cook is second with a 5.252. That's right. Low fives hold the top spots. Yesterday, day 1 racing, Alex Corella went 5.27. So looks like we have some serious contender for number 1 spot out of Alex, but Kyle Bemount, I think he said is how I pronounce it, went a 485 yesterday in the blue Trans Am. That was one of my favorite cars of drag week. So it looks like it's going to be crazy. That's the only times I could find in people's posts yesterday and people I'm friends with and things like that. So the strategy behind no times from Southeast Street-N-Yeet is because they want everybody to lay it out on the line all week long. They don't want to have anyone sandbagging because they're in the lead or anything like that. So it should be pretty interesting. Maybe we can get some of those times from the racers. I will be messaging a few guys I think that are probably in the top running, see where we're going to be. Obviously, I want to see where our new bump spot, our new number 50 spot is going to be. So I'll be contacting some of those medium guys or mid-level guys. But our friend Casey, I think, will be able to help us get all of the maybe some extra data since he's there. And then 3G video is going, Jesse Fox. So we'll message him to see if we can't get some kind of, I don't know, info. It's really hard for me being at home, not being there. So I can tell you now, it's going to be difficult. I'm definitely putting this one on my list for next year because fast 8th mile racing is going to be insane. I want to say good luck to all the racers, and please remember to post at the event because there's a lot of us that are at home that are missing out, and we obviously want to live vicariously through you. And then tomorrow morning we'll be back on at 8:45 Eastern with Casey from Patina Pitstop. Obviously being there, telling us about day one. It's also, like I said earlier, his first event. So we want to make sure that he doesn't have any questions. Well, questions we can answer, but we also want to hear about his day one stuff. We want to know how it went, what he ran, what everybody else ran, all that kind of stuff. So I see there's a bunch of folks in here this morning. This is funny. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. So this is a person on Drag and Drive Addiction Facebook group. If you give Drag and Drive, or if you give StreamYard permission in the bottom of the screen there, if you're on the Drag and Drive Facebook group, it'll allow you to post your name up there. So Ryan Wing, good morning, sir. How are you? Streetcar Chronicles right here. Dude, I like that he's jumping back and forth. Ryan Wing, you can see the Tri-5, I think it's a 56 gasser they're putting together on the channel. Definitely go over and follow them. You can see the G-body here. And then Brandon Parker, good morning. And then another person you're saying good morning. Y'all, I just want to say I'm excited about this weekend. It's been a little while since we've had an event, and I'm ready to get back to covering them. I've been doing a lot of list work and things like that. So it's pretty exciting what is coming. I'm telling you, 2023 is going to be nuts for the Drag and Drive community. I'm hoping 2023 is going to be nuts for us here at Drag and Drive Addiction too. So that's funny. I'm in here. You do the Lord's work, man. Thank you very much. And then Trevor Brandon, they're saying that you're the best and hardest working for stats I know. Well, I appreciate that for sure. The stats, it's funny. I get a little nerdy about that stuff, and I was actually going through yesterday. And then I'm going to shut this down here real quick. But last story, I promise. I am putting together the I Survived a Drag and Drive list for 2022. I'll tell you this much. It has made me want to begin. I'm going to come up with some kind of software that promoters can use to input data, so I have the same data across all events, because it's very difficult. A lot of times, sometimes you get it's hard to explain, but the way data comes to me is very mismatched. There's always something that's this person puts it here, this person puts it there, but sometimes they don't have the data I need, or names are a big thing. People spell the same name differently across 3 different events. I've had that happen. So I literally have to go through line by line, sorting it, making sure everything is correct. If someone's name William, they may have registered in one event as William Smith, and then the next one is Bill Smith. It's pretty brutal to go through all of that and make sure that all of that is as correct as I can get. So over the next few weeks, you guys will see a list of everything, or, I'll be posting on groups. Hey, I need this name. Is this car an NA, or is this car a boosted car? All that kind of stuff. So, all that kind of stuff. So here we go. And then Streetcar Chronicles last little bit here. The 55 will be on a drag and drive. Mark my words, that's the plan. Rob's going to have a buddy in the Gasser class. That's exciting, dude. Listen, I love Ryan and all the guys that are part of the Streetcar Chronicles. If you haven't watched their videos, go over and do that. Guys, I want to say thank you very much. Daily Dose of Drag and Drive back in the morning, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. We'll see you then. Oh, wait, hang on. Here we go. Tire size makes all the difference. Yep. But Kyle Bemount is a great friend of ours and can't wait to watch his car be a killer this week. Lastly, for 2023, we are going to have a 235 eighth mile list and a 275 eighth mile list because, there's a lot of difference in those tires there. So, all right, guys, thanks a bunch. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the morning.